All right, guys. Again, like I told you on Tuesday and for my B-Day guys on Wednesday, um, I won't be in, so I'm making this video for you guys to watch, just like if I was in class, okay? So we're going to start off with a warm-up, okay? Again, this is a refresher from last class, okay? So we're going to write slope down because I want to find the slope. And I also want to find the y-intercept. Okay? All right. Now, remember, y equals mx plus b. All right? Did that last year, and we're doing it this year. Again, remember, everything's building now. Math is going to be building. We're just going to keep building through high school. It's just building blocks. Okay? So, our slope, remember, is our m, okay? It's going to be our m, which is -1/2, okay? That's where the m is. Now, the y-intercept is our b, so I look here, and that's our y-intercept. And remember, you should have your notes from last class out, okay? Y-intercept goes up 3. It tells you how much are up and down, because here's the y-axis, here's the x-axis. All right, so we're going up 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I see this -1/2. Okay, and remember, slope is rise over run. Okay, however, okay, because it's negative, I know that we're going down, we're not rising up. So I'm going down 1, then over 1, then over 2. Down 1, then over 1, then over 2. That is the line you should have or should have gotten. Okay? If you need more help with this, I want you to pause this video right now and send me an email so I'm aware that you need more help. Okay? All right, so today, guys, it's mostly asynchronous today because, again, I'm not here. But, again, just like normal, we're going to do some whole group stuff. I will be checking next class to make sure that you did some practice Desmos and study guides. So, guys, I think this is easier than what we did last class. So we're going to write an equation of a line given this information. It's a little bit harder when we get to the graphing, but this really is just plugging it in. So look at, remember our formula, y equals mx plus b. But look at, guys, all we're doing is plugging these in to this equation. So look at, I'm telling you, you're gonna giggle about how easy this is. My m, well, first we write y equals, just like up here. Then my m is -5. I don't see the letter x, so I'm going to write x. And then I have a +4, so +4. That is all you're doing, guys. You're literally plugging these numbers in to that formula. Let's try this one, number 3. Okay, again, start with my y equals. What is my next thing? My m. Okay, that is 3/2. I don't see an x, so there's my x. And plus b, but I see a negative sign, so it's not plus negative. You would just write -6. Okay? Now, we're not worrying about that one. I want you to try the next one on your own. I'm making a note so that I will be asking you guys individually how you came up with this answer. So pause the video now and do number 2 using what I just went over. So pause it now. Okay, moving on. All right. Now we write equations giving a graph. Now I don't want you guys to be scared about this because we have done this before. Okay, you have done this before. All right. So first things first. Okay, we always write the formula because that's our most important thing. Okay. Now, looking at this, all right, we want to find the y-intercept first because that's the easiest thing to find. Where does it cross the y-axis? I hope you all say it crosses right here, Mr. Pavelko, at +4. So guess what? That's all you do. +4. Half your equation's done. Now you just need the slope. Okay? So to find the slope, you just had a test on this last class. All you're doing now, you have one pretty point. Find the pretty points and calculate the slope. Remember, rise over run. Remember, you had a test on this last week. So I'm going down 1, 2, 3. So I know that it's -3. I'll erase this so you guys don't get confused. -3 over 1, 2. That's all you're doing, guys. Okay? Give you a second to look at this. Alrighty, let's go to another one. All right, again, write your formula down. Y equals mx plus b. Okay? Mr. Pavelko, the question I am asking myself in my head right now is where does it cross the y-axis for the y-intercept? And that is right here. Okay? So, you see it? It's just like the last one. It's +4. +4 is my y-intercept. All I'm missing is my slope. Now I find my pretty points. There's one. There's one. There's one. You can go anywhere you want. We'll start at the bottom here. So I go 1, 2, 3. That's my rise. So 3. And I run 1. 3 over 1. X. Final answer. Okay. Let's try one more. All right. So, again, first write your formula. mx plus b. All right. Then we got y equals x plus. So, first, again, where does it cross the y-axis? Right here, Mr. Pavelko, at +2. Okay? And then, again, just like before, we find those pretty points. Okay? I see just by looking at this, I don't know what happened there, that this is a negative slope. Okay, so I'm going to start here and we go down. So I'm going to go 1. So I know I'm going down -1 over 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, guys. That is all we are doing. Okay, it's very similar. I keep saying that's all we're doing because this is very similar to what we did last week. Okay. Again, all you're doing is you're finding the y-intercept, which again is just when it's right on the y-axis. Okay. So I'm going to do one more. I'm going to roll through it, and then you guys will be good to, I'll tell you what to do after this. Okay. So, again, Mr. Pavelko, where does it cross the x-axis? Well, now I can see it crosses at negative. Oh, and I messed up. I forgot to write mx plus b. -4 is now my y-intercept. So -4. Now, pretty point. Pretty points. Pretty points. And I just rise over run. Oh, I forgot my x. Y equals. I rise 1, 2, 3 over 1. Up 3 over 1. It's not really nice. Y equals 3 over 1 x minus 4. That looks better. Okay? Guys, I want you to watch this video because it's not that long. Okay? I need you to watch this one more time. Okay? Because again, next class we'll have a review class, and then we're taking our next test. Okay? So we need to make sure that we're understanding this. Okay? And I'm not going to be in class to ask you questions. So this is really where that maturity comes into play. As you're moving on to high school next year. So this is really important that you watch this twice. So, learning lab activities. You have a Desmos activity, okay? Then you're going to do your study guide. Well, the exit ticket is on the study guide. So Desmos activity, do the study guide. It will already be unlocked. And then you either can, I would suggest working on your study guide and then do Alex. Okay? Guys, if you have any questions, okay, I'm going to be in a meeting on Thursday, and then I'm at a doctor's appointment for my B-Day kids on Friday. Please email me. Email me so I know that you're struggling. Okay? I have no other way to find out what you need help with. Okay? All right, guys. I look forward to seeing you next week, okay?